Hi! I am so excited for this video. It is another project vlog! Last one was super fun to film. In the last one, I knitted my first ever knit design. Wow. Go check that out if you did not see it. It was super fun, and I'm not gonna tell you how it turned out.
It is for you to find out.
To be completely transparent, I'm filming this before I actually know how it turned out. About 3 months ago, I declared 10 knits that I really want to finish. In this video, as I said, we're gonna make the Frankie sweater. This is the Frankie sweater. Gorgeous, right? But we're not gonna make it with 2 colors. I will make it in 3 colors. Now, you might be wondering, why are you making it in 3 colors? I have these 3 colors that I made my Tutti Frutti sweater with. Here it is. That didn't turn out the way I wanted to. It was way too tight, and I didn't follow a pattern. I also wanted to design it myself, but in the end I didn't like it.
I frogged it. Gone. It's gone now.
I don't have enough of this yarn to make the entire Frankie sweater. So this is Sunday by Sandnes in yellow. I think it's called Pineapple. It's the color 2013. And then I have the Flamingo, and it's 4604. Also double Sunday by Sandnes. And I am gonna make the Frankie sweater in these 2 colors, but I'm also adding a touch of Peer Gynt. So this is the color, it's a PetiteKnit color as well. I think all of them are, yeah. Wow, that's fitting. It's 5012. It's probably called Lilac or something. Here's a sketch that I drew for you, so we can all imagine what that's gonna look like. And today we're gonna cast it on, and I cannot be more excited, guys. Now a little bit of background info. So the Frankie sweater actually requires 400 grams of Peer Gynt. So this is gonna be the main color, and I would need 6.7 balls. I only have 6. I also have 6 of the yellow, but I don't even need 6 of the yellow. I need 6 and 0.7 of these, and I only need, I think, about 4 of the yellow. I am just gonna use the Lilac Peer Gynt instead of the main color every now and again. So that should get me out of trouble, because 0.7 balls, that should be, right? And if not, I really fricked up, and then in the end I just have to do more lilac. I don't know. It will work out. This is the only flamingo ball that is still intact. All the other balls are a bit used because they were in my sweater. That sweater was pretty far along, and so they are very ramen-like. You could steam the yarn, but for science, not because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna do anything to it and just see if in the end blocking it will even it out anyways. And if not, I don't know. I might really hate myself. We'll see. Well, just so you know, this is what my desk looks like. There's a hidden yarn ball. But this is what we're working with. Wish me luck. Hello! So yesterday I started the Frankie sweater, but I started the German short rows, I finished the German short rows, and then I realized I did the German short rows wrong. So now I just, as you can see, undid the German short rows. So I'm back to the neck edge, and now I'm gonna try to do the German short rows again, and maybe this time I'll do it correctly. Happy New Year! I'm already wearing my cool girl sweater. This is the pattern I was talking about earlier in the intro. So this is my first own design. And I really, really, really like how it turned out. But we're not here for that. If you want to see more on that, go check it out. So today's January 1st, and yeah, I guess today in the new year, first day. Let me know, do you have any New Year's resolutions? Maybe you want to inspire me. I'm having a good time with the Frankie sweater so far. I really like what it looks like, but I started with the balls that have not been used yet because they were so tempting. I'm not sure that was a great idea because now the next pink ball that I have to attach is gonna be a ramen ball. And I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I know I said that I was just gonna use the ramen balls as they are, but my anxiety got the best of me, and I had a good think, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna waste all this beautiful time for them to be miserable and maybe even having to frog the sweater if in the end I don't like it. So that would be stupid, so I'm just gonna do it now. So obviously I have never done this. I also didn't look up how to do this. I thought I was just gonna thread this yarn through the pot, and there's boiling water in there, and then I am gonna wind it up immediately here. No idea how I'm gonna make that work. So I'm first gonna thread it through this. Maybe I don't need this lid. I mean, what is the lid gonna do? Oh my god, I'm so scared it's gonna touch the stove and catch fire. It's so close to the stove. Guys, oh my god. This is a hazard. This is not good. I am worried. I think this is good, right? It's not touching the stove. Guys, if this catches fire, I have no idea what I have to do. I don't have a thing. I'm not sure how impressed I am with the final result. This is the wool before, so ramen steady, and this is it after I steamed it. I think it did something. Let's do it with all of them. Maybe you just saw how frustrated I got. I had to stop this endeavor for a second because this is
Frustrating as hell.
I had to eat something, and now let's try again. Okay, now my water is boiling again. Let's try this again. See, as soon as... This is so frustrating! Oh my god! Oh my god. I don't have the patience for this. Why is this so shit? Oh my god! I'm so sorry for yelling. So I'm currently at the last rows of the yoke increases, and I think I need about 6 more rows, which kind of works perfectly in this pattern because I am doing these lilac stripes on every 5th stripe. So 4 pink stripes, then the fifth one is in lilac, and that kind of works perfectly because now when I'm done with these 4, the increases are done, and then the first stripe of the body is going to be a lilac one. Not that it really matters. I just thought that was kind of cool. So I'm actually worried a little bit that you can tell that the two yarns are not the same yarn. The lilac is looking a little bit differently than the rest. But I think with blocking, this is not gonna be noticeable. We shall see. Yesterday, after I unramened my yarn, I didn't film any further because I needed my boyfriend to help me. Because the yellow yarn that I had, it just was a nightmare to treat it with the steam. Because that one was not wound up in a Swift, it was wound up with by hand, manually, when I frogged my sweater. So it was absolutely nightmarish, as you probably could tell. I was not having a good time. And then I just gave up, because I don't think I will even need that much yellow yarn, I hope. But I wasn't able to film any further because my boyfriend doesn't like to be on camera. And so you just have to imagine the rest. It was not as easygoing as the pink yarn, so yeah, I discarded it, and if I need it, I'll get back to it. But I'm also not even sure that the steaming did too much to it. I might have had to do it a little bit slower, maybe I was too fast, but here we are. At least now I can say I tried it. It's our first try on. Wow, it fits perfectly. I think this yarn is known to stretch after blocking. So I have to keep that in mind, because right now it doesn't look too oversized. It actually looks quite good. I'm really happy with it. As you can see, I worked on the body for 8 stripes. I'm cruising, honestly. It's still January 4th. I'm going really fast on this, and I'm not even knitting that much on it. I was at a friend's house yesterday and we had game night, and yeah, on my way there I knitted on it. On my way home I didn't even knit on it. So yeah, this is my progress update. And I couldn't be more excited about it. Everything is going great. Oh, actually, I had a few hiccups. When I split for sleeves, I was at game night yesterday. So we were talking, having a good time, and genius me thought now is a good time to split for sleeves. And guess what I didn't do? I didn't cast on for the underarm stitches. Beautiful. I was so happy this morning when I had to undo all the rows that I did after that. But good thing I only did 2 or 3 rows, but still, frogging is always a bit tedious. Imagine if I didn't notice that I needed underarm stitches.
Boy.
Good thing I cast on one side, so I did notice, wait a second. The second arm, or the second cast on stitches are missing. Where are they? They are not here. They're not where they're supposed to be. So that was one of the hiccups I had. But yeah, other than that, it's going great. I don't know exactly what I was thinking wearing that undergarment, that t-shirt. I feel like this gives a better idea of what this sweater looks like, doesn't it? So, again, with a better undergarment. Still very, very pretty, isn't it? Not sure what I'm gonna wear this with. Probably not these red pants, I guess. Hello. So, I got home from work today, and today was a kind of exciting and exhilarating, but also terrifying day. Contracted work is currently limited until June. So, and this is my second limited, so time limited contract. By law, my employer is not allowed to give me a third limited contract. I would love to stay at my work, so I would like to stay in this firm. The department I'm currently in definitely does not have an open spot because they're limited by how many people they can employ each year, which sucks because I really like my team, I like my boss. He's like the best. I need to find an alternative, and I really don't like this uncertainty at all. So I've been struggling at work mentally because you can't really start anything properly when you know you will be gone or maybe not. So everything that I kind of equip myself with knowledge, and I go to seminars and I try to just get better and get more depth of the topics, but then I'm like, does it even matter? Today I took a leap and I applied to a position within this firm but in a different department, which would start pretty soon. I don't know exactly when, but like almost immediately. So if I get accepted, that would be huge because it's not easy to get an unlimited contract at all.
Because right now, the economy is not that great, if you haven't noticed.
So wish me luck. Oh, I'd be so excited if that would work. But then my anxiety comes in and I'm like,
But what about my vacation days that I already have planned in February? What if they,
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Maybe they won't even take me. Who knows? So I'm cruising along on the Frankie Sweater. And maybe you saw that I'm having the biggest tanglement issues with my 3 colors. Oh my god. And so I just broke the yarn because I couldn't deal with it anymore. And now they're all separately currently. My ear itches all the time. I don't know what to do about that. I think I'm done with the body. The pattern says stop when it's 51 centimeters long. It is 51 centimeters long. Doesn't seem that long, does it? I mean, there's still 2 more stripes with the ribbing, but I have to do another yellow stripe and 2 rounds of the pink because I misremembered the pattern. I am only supposed to do 2 rounds of the main color before I start the ribbing. But I already did the 4 rounds of the pink, so I am gonna add another set of stripes. So then it's gonna be a little bit longer. Do we care? I'm not sure, because this is gonna grow with blocking, I assume. And then it's gonna be extra long. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Probably not, right? I think sweaters are better when they're longer rather than when they're shorter, right? And here comes the best news ever. The pattern says to bind off tightly
and with just knit stitches, so you just knit, yep, bind off, no Italian bind off, no.
And you need to bind off tightly, which is awesome news. That I can do. Nothing more to add, I don't think. I still love what this looks like, even though I didn't really do a lot of calculating, but I think I'm gonna have enough yarn. Because remember, in the beginning, we calculated 6.7 balls of the pink yarn, and that means if I use up 1 entire ball of the lilac yarn, that should mean I'm 91 meters in the clear. And then, wait, I'm not even sure if that means anything. I'm so sorry, I just let you on completely. No, but seriously, I really want to finish the body now. I think I can do it tonight. And then tomorrow I would start the sleeve. Now that's just bonkers. Ta-da! That's really adorable, I gotta admit.
These colors do something to my brain.
And as I told you yesterday, I did way more rows than the pattern called for. I hope that wasn't a mistake. It does not look long at all, does it? It looks actually quite short, I feel like. I feel like it could have a few more rows, right? But as I said, this is probably gonna lengthen with blocking, even though when I did my Tutti Frutti sweater it did not do that. So but I am thinking that that didn't happen because it was a colorwork sweater and there's these stranded things and it was 2 by 2 squares. There was a lot of strands and they probably kept it so tight, and I don't actually know if it grew in length because I didn't keep track of that. Maybe it was already really short and then it grew, but not a lot. Who knows? We'll see with this one. I have a good feeling that it will be fine. Hello! Today is so snowy outside. It is winter wonderland, so I don't want to do anything but sit here and work on my Frankie sweater. And now for a pretty unhinged update on the sleeve. I don't want to knit sleeve after sleeve because the last 2 times I did that, I hated it. I hate starting sleeves. So when one sleeve is done, I cannot be bothered to start the second one. It's the worst thing ever. So this time, because I saw that many people do that, this time I thought I will make both sleeves at the same time. But I saw that you can use one set of needles, one cable on the needles, and make them at the same time that way. But I cannot get around that idea for some reason, because when I do it that way, I cannot try it on as I go. So I can't see how long the sleeves actually are. But then I was thinking out loud and my boyfriend said,
Why don't you make them at the same time, but with 2 sets of needles?
that's so true. I can also do that because I have 2 4.5mm needles. Is that a common thing to do? Because now that I'm doing it, it seems very fine. So I've started the first sleeve and I started the second sleeve, and now I feel so much better about it because both sleeves are started, both are growing at the same time, and then when I reach the ribbing, I will be done with both of the sleeves at the same time. And to me, that is huge. To me, that feels amazing. Because I'm also more of a body person. Like, knitting the body is not a big issue for me at all. I like the mindless stockinette. And I technically also like knitting the sleeves. It's just that part of, alright, you have body, sleeve 1, sleeve 2. And this way, it kind of feels like step 1, step 2, and then you're done. Because you do it at the same time. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'll do for the entire day, and it's so cozy. And I'm so glad that I don't have to go anywhere. It's the best. So I'm currently chugging along on the sleeve, but I have to do decreases every 22nd round. Oh my god. And that is so hard for my brain to keep track of. Guys, I've been miscalculating so much because I thought I can really orientate myself. Is that a word? I can really... I know when to do the decrease because I can count the stripes really well, right? So, you know what I've been doing? The way I counted it was I counted the 4 stripes. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 5 is 35. Why did I multiply it by 5? It's 4. It's 4. So now I did, because the first time I also miscalculated something. So the first time I did it 4 rows too late, and now I did it way too early. But good thing I'm doing it on this sleeve and also on the second one because I'm doing them at the same time. So they are gonna look the same, but the decreases are not gonna be evenly distributed. Will anyone notice? What do you think? I don't think so. I hope not. I noticed something about knitting sleeves at the same time. So knitting by itself already teaches us patience, as inspired by a video I just saw where I think her name is, wait, let me check, Sarah Elizabeth on YouTube. I watched her try to knit a sweater in 24 hours. Specifically, she tried knitting a Baba inspired sweater, and these are very oversized. And knitting a sweater in 24 hours is basically not possible. And she also didn't manage to do it in 24 hours. She knitted it in the end in 48 hours, which is still very impressive. Chapeau. And now what inspired me, I was thinking about my own sweater and my sleeves, and I was just thinking, knitting these sleeves at the same time means right now I have 54 rows on each sleeve. And would I knit only one sleeve at a time, I would be done with one sleeve now, and I would have an instant dopamine hit, right? But this way, you don't get it as fast. So sometimes to get a more rewarding result in the end, you have to wait longer. When I finish both sleeves at the same time, it's gonna be so great. I'm gonna be so happy that I did it. But the process is a little bit longer and maybe feels less rewarding. Today we went rock climbing. Oh, I love climbing. So I call it rock climbing. I don't know what you call it. But what I mean is bouldering. So you boulder indoors. It's indoor rock climbing, I guess. But it's also not... I feel like rock climbing is misleading because there are no rocks. It's all plastic. And I just love it. It's such a great sport. It doesn't feel like you're actually doing like exercises, but it is so physically challenging, and you definitely work your upper body and your body tension and stuff like that. So I also am a little bit scared because I dropped a fortune on a camera. I finally decided that for our upcoming trip and also for this endeavor, because this is really fun, I spent a fortune. Don't even ask me how much I spent. I spent so much. And now I didn't even get an order confirmation by email, and that happens to me lately. What's going on? Why do these things happen? Like my last yarn order. So currently I'm waiting on a yarn order for my next project, but I never got a confirmation. And so I just thought, because it was the holidays and it was Christmas, even though the yarn company sent me an email saying my order was shipped, I never got any emails from the parcel company, like the postal services. And so I just thought, okay, they told me it was shipped, but it's probably sitting somewhere on a loading deck or something. I don't know what I imagined. So I didn't even care to ask, like,
Hello, you said my order was shipped 1.5 weeks ago. Where is it? Could you please tell me where my order is?
I didn't do that because I thought if they handed it to the parcel delivery system, they would, as usual, send me an email. So I was patiently waiting over the holidays. And then on January 7th, so a few days ago, I think, I texted or I emailed the yarn company and I asked them, "Hello, where is my package? I never received it. I'm still waiting. You said you shipped it." And then they immediately answered and said, "Oh, according to our information," they're French, so they probably would sound like this. "According to our information, it is in this postal package collection point, but it has now been sent back." And I was so sad. So it sat at this collection store for weeks. Not weeks, probably 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't know. And it's right around the corner, so I could have just picked it up, but probably couldn't have because I didn't get an order number or postal number, or I don't know how these things work. So here we are. My package is going back to France, and they said whenever it arrives there, they will immediately send it back. Isn't that frustrating? So now I'm scared that the same thing's gonna happen with my camera. But at least on the website, I have a, what is it called? Like a profile? So I can track my orders. So maybe this way, this fiasco will not repeat itself. Because that was hella frustrating, let me tell you. Hello, little update. So it's Sunday right now. Tomorrow I have to go back to work. But I think if I really lock in and focus, I can get both sleeves done. Right now I am on 90 rows on each sleeve, and in total I need 110 and then 4 more, so that's 118. That means I have 28 times 2. Oh my god, that's 56 rows. That's still a lot, but right now it's 6 p.m. So realistically I have, let's say, 3 hours. Can I do 50 rows? 56 rows in 3 hours? I think so. Well, I'm gonna lock in right now and I'm gonna watch Gilmore Girls. I just started Gilmore Girls. I don't know why I didn't watch it sooner. It's lovely. I like it. It's so cute. I really like it. And I will tell you in the next update if I got it done today, and if not, I'll just finish it tomorrow. So by tomorrow, it's definitely gonna be finished and it will be on my blocking mats. Oh my god, y'all, I did it. I finished it. It's now, I think, 10 past 10, and I finished it just in time. I'm gonna show you more tomorrow, but just so you know, I did it. I love it. This is gonna be my favorite sweater. Look at this. It's so fun. So this is a very exciting end to the video, as I just received my new camera, so maybe you can tell that this part of the video is a little bit different, hopefully. I also wore my Frankie sweater to work for the first time yesterday. I could not be happier with it. It turned out so great. The fit of it is everything I wanted it to be. It's totally my style. It's so cute. The colors work together so well. And now that I blocked it for real, it also falls a bit more elegantly. I don't know what the word is. But this is it. This is my project vlog for the Frankie sweater. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are the best, so thank you so much. I love you. I love you so much. I love everyone who follows me and subscribes. So if you want to be loved by me, consider subscribing, liking, and commenting and sharing with your knitty friends. Bye.